If you like it in that, I am 100% sure you like it in the animation, because animation is just one extra step.
Okay.
This is what is the main strip. If your images and the audio is telling the story, you've done it. Now the BG music and the animation is extra value added.
Okay.
Now I take each single shot, I give it back to the AI saying, now I want an animation. I want the animation to be like this. I want it subtle. I want this. I want this action. I want the lip sync to be like this and everything. The AI does it and gives back. I put a shot. I like it. I don't like it. I again regenerate, replace it. Regenerate, replace it. Now the quality of shot is so low. Again, I use the AI to upscale it.
Okay. Which software, which tool you use for that?
I use Gigapixel. There is so many softwares just for upscale.
Okay.
My choice is Gigapixel, but again, it's a subscription. You have to pay.
Okay.
So I do have to upscale because all the generation are pretty close to HD or less than HD. You need to go up to HD to have a decent output. If you choose 4K, it's still better, because even 4K, if you reduce it to HD and use it, it's still better, because 4K when reduced, it still has the crispy quality.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you use a HD, it doesn't give you the fine lines of details that is needed. So there you go, the upscale, and then you replace the clips and you start playing everything. You like it. Then you go for the BG music. Again, for BG music, there is Suno AI and there is so many. Suno AI, by the word of it, we pretty much know it's created by a Hindi guy. Suno.
For sure.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so such a genius implementation. It's a very powerful software. You can create your own music. You literally have to tell what you want. If you're a musician, you'll create the class. If you're a layman like you and me, we at least need to know what to ask. So I am always telling, using one large language model to give an interpretation like a pro
What you
music
want.
guy to the
And the
software. So
prompt.
the software produces a better one. I tell I'm a novice, but this is what I'm expecting. Can you give it in the music
Make a
language? So it gives the music language, and then I put it there. Then I get a whatever genre I
proper
want, I get a proper output. That output, I use it as a BG. Now, everything which is not possible for you to do it copyrighted, you're doing it now. Music is your own, YouTube doesn't flag it. Images is your own, YouTube doesn't flag it. You have everything your own, and you have a storytelling output, which you can podcast or you can show in your place. So this is roughly a making of a scene. Now, this scene, any scene for 1 minute, it takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks to make. If you're making a movie, let us say 60 minutes of movie, I think if you want to make it in 2 to 3 weeks, you need at least 60 people or more than 70 people.
So that whole team is now shifted to the, how many people then now?
Now, like I'm talking about now only. Like if one person takes 3 weeks to make a movie,
Okay.
or like one scene of 1
One scene.
minute, if it is 60, you multiply it by 60. Within a month, you can finish a movie if you have 60 people.
Okay. With the help of AI.
With
And
the-
previously, before AI, how many people you take?
Previously, before AI, I used to have 300, 400 people working on the movie
My
for 1 or
goodness.
2 years.
For 1 or 2 years.
1 or
That's
2
a
years
big.
is still the making process. There is story, there is this, that happens for all uncounted years, which we don't. A story writer writes a story for 1 year, but he doesn't say, he just sells you the story. And then you take the story, and your process of scene creation and shot creation happens from there. That takes 1 year for screenplay writing, for all say 1 or 2 hours of movie, 3 hours of movie. And then when the screenplay is ready with a booklet, then you go for the shooting and everything. So that process itself is AI is doing in front of you. Now you just have to decide which is looking good, which is not. Still, movie making is still going to be like a bigger one. My process is like a scene making. Scene inside the movie, it's the smallest, not even a shot, entire scene. Then you have another scene, you have to implement the same process. Watch the both scene together as they're working as a movie. So that's the largest scale. Previously, every single movie these days, which are happening fast, they are like 15, 16 assistant directors who takes care of each and every scene, at least 5 scenes, 10 scenes. Similarly, if you are a director and if you have like 10 different assistant directors who can take care of like 20 scenes together, and each scene is taken care of by like
It's a lot of
like if
like
you're finishing the process in
manpower
2 months
job.
or 3 months, then you hire a
Mm-hmm.
guy who can do 4 or 5 scenes together. Then you have it. And all the
So,
person needs to be in
so
the same IQ level of giving you what I want. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? If the
yeah. So if
producer,
I got your point. So it's going to be very mammoth project and many people involved, and they should be on the same level of skill as well, and they should manage the people as well. They should manage the technology as well same time. So there's a lot of thing involved. Now that things are squeezed. If I ask you what is the non-negotiable skill, if you want to hire somebody as a creative director now and you want something, what is a non-negotiable skill you think that it should have if somebody want to be generative in this animation industry now?
non-negotiable skill is actual experience of having done it, and also communication skills,
So that
like
that
how
is
to
still a
convey the
non.
idea and everything.
So
Communication skills and
that
experience.
does that help in the prompt engineering in the way that putting the things in front of the AI that this is all I want, this
See,
is what I.
sometimes answer would be right in front of you, but if you're a non-experienced guy, you will never realize the answer is in front of you. You'll keep looking for another 10 more answers, not knowing which one is good. I'm telling you why I say experience is required and why I say
But if
conversation
somebody is just
communication.
joining in, like I'm an 18-year-old want to join the animation industry, what
18
skill
year
should I
old
learn? Yeah,
18-year-old should learn the process of movie making first. Like
okay.
whatever traditional process they should learn. And these
So
are
the
all tools.
fundamentals are still there.
It's like a management principle or anything. It's all the same. The communication skill, all the fundamentals are the same. If you don't know a scene, if you don't know a shot, if you don't know editing, simple editing, editing is still there. It's the pen and note for today's video making, right? Storytelling. You tell story through
Okay.
editing itself these days. It has become a lot more easier, but you still need to know what is happening. So I would say filmmaking as a craft you should learn, and whatever technology they are teaching, just learn. But when you come out, you have other tools to use and convert and adopt, which is going to make it more easier. Inside the schools, they may not teach you this because they have a traditional set of core values of teaching and academics and everything. In some schools, they don't let you use AI at all for anything.
Yeah.
And also the mindset of current generation, I'm not sure they are adopting AI or they are against AI. They are like, what is the mindset of them even accepting AI into their life? I don't know yet. So there is so many mindset. You think you can take anybody and train into anybody? No, that person has to
Mm,
have the aspiration inside him to be trained to become one. Nobody is going to become somebody just because tomorrow you want to be a doctor. I don't think so. Even you will learn, you will write the exam, you will pass everything. Are you going to be an aspiring doctor? It comes from within
that's
you.
me.
Same to the lawyer, same to every single craft. People are born and they realize their quest and then they convert. I realized my power and special is in images. I look at an image, I have a photographic memory and I remember it. And then I understood that that is where my special skills are, like colors, images, storytelling, emotional value attachment to it, or everything to do with it. This I realized it over a past very long period of time. Now I'm sticking to it because now I have self-realized my soul. Like
Mm,
this is my specialty. This is what I can give. Let's make use of. If I am, I can be a very good lawyer if I want, but not that I have chosen. But even in lawyer, I won't have the satisfaction because creating something and showing and visually looking at it, I think that is where I belong. And I've been sticking to this even after learning data science. Data science, I actually learned to migrate to become a data science engineer. Then I felt like numbers are not my interest, man. I need images. So let's put the data science back into my interest again, image
interest
generation
again.
and PyTorch running and everything. So that's where I.
But it's again get back to your thing that you're still a learner and you learn things and you're implementing in your own way, and then you start changing in how you want to enjoy
Yeah,
that part.
right now I have a big plan in my platter. I'm working towards the plan. Now the thing is organizing my plan and producing which one first, which one second. I started creating this animation. I wanted to do it like 1 year ago, all these things. I didn't do it because I was thinking, let's make just simple shots and upload it to stock footages or something. So I will have a revenue model out of it. That's where I was focusing, which is pretty simple. But still, if you have to script 5,000 shots, then I learned, okay, now if I can script 5,000 shots, I can easily make a movie also, because that is also scripting every single description for the shot. Now, how to handle such a big data, that is pipeline and everything. I got acquainted to through this process. So I can volume handle and I can volume search. Now imagine I can say go search for image generation. How many can you generate in a day? 10, 15? What about generating thousands, 50,000 images? Your entire 1 year of lifetime is gone. So how to automate it, how to get into it. By automation also, you should not go so much super crazy about automation, because you'll start generating scraps that you don't even see. So you should automate fair enough to the existent of, you can watch, you can supervise, and what you can digest, much similar to the recording you're making. You don't want to take a bigger recording. You want to take how much you can digest and understand and keep a grip of it, right? So use the
Mm.
technology to ease it, but at the same time, don't overdo it, because if you're not looking at it and having a grip, it's going to be a bloated spam on your folders. You're not going to look at it at all. And sometimes if you lose the train of thoughts, you're not going to look at it at all. So this ad creation and everything I wanted to do 1 year back, I didn't do it. But with the current generation of footages that I started creating, I felt like now I'm good with it. I can pause it, let me do
Mm.
this. And also, when I thought of it, the technology of video generation models have gone higher as I talk, and easier. VO3 was not accessible. Now it is accessible, and everything is becoming more accessible now. And I have alternate technologies like WAN and other things in case VO is not working out for me or something. So with all
So
these
you
tools
have
now,
complete workflow how to do things,
yeah,
even if
we
the
have
things are
more
easy.
options now which are accessible. Previously it was not so accessible. So now that I have accessible technology, I am not also choosing to do the most top quality work. I'm choosing to do a moderate quality work, because these models are still not there yet for the top quality work, or maybe you have to pay
Mm.
more money for the top quality work, which I don't want to
Mhm.
do at this point of time. I'll reduce my expectation of complication in the process of making, and then use the current technology. It is like you're buying a bigger car with a bigger engine but still cruising at a normal speed, so you know for sure it is going to travel. If you
Yeah.
press too much, you don't know what the machine is capable and not capable, and you're taking too much risk. So I'm just cruising at a nominal speed at this technology, and I know for sure I can increase the speed going forward, down forward the
Going
years, which
forward,
is
you know your
which comes with the
limitations.
maturity of
Yeah,
industry experience.
and you don't want to create some crap thingy which you don't want to use, even you don't want to watch it. And you're making such a vast library of images as well, which I want to show. It's in the link of the YouTube channel, the video. To go and watch it, and I think you're gonna love it. The kind of library Mr. Nanda is making. I just want to finish up with a few things because we have such an extended chat. I never thought about it, and being honest with you, it's just such incredible to listening all your thoughts about the AI and animation and everything. In terms of future roles, in 5, 10 years ahead, the technology is changing literally every 11 days these days. They said that every 11 days the new technology is coming. Back on those days, that probably take years and things to come. Now every day is a new tools is coming. What you see as a future of AI right now? What things are going to change now?
Future of AI, I cannot. You cannot replace humans. Humans are the commodity for this world. AI is only
Okay.
tools to make ourselves easy. But the thing is, you have to step up and increase the quality. People were able to give you quality even without AI back then, with
Mm-hmm.
extreme hard work. With AI, if you're not giving a quality work, I think you're not doing justification to any of the tools that you have. A simple example is Michael Jackson. His videos like 20, 25 years ago, they had quality, which we still don't see in current generation. So somebody from 25 years can do that. With the current technology, you should push for the next level, not accept what comes or a simple thing, or you're not entertaining at par with levels of what Michael Jackson did back then when he didn't have anything. So he has reached, he's like Albert Einstein in music industry, or he's like a legend. 20 years after you watch it, you will still feel it. Wow. There is some certain morphing technology he has used. Even now, to achieve that, it's like an alien technology for us. You know what I'm saying? What he has
Yeah.
created. that side face and face morphing. Wow. Even now, not many can do it. Even if I assign you a job like that, can you do that with the current AI? You will achieve. But what he has done, amazing. It's
Mm.
amazing frame by frame. So
So the
that's where
sky's
I
the limit.
say push the limits,
Push the
push the
limits.
limits. Right
Sky's the
now,
limit.
I'm pushing the limits of like storytelling for
Mm-hmm.
short duration of ad. I'm thinking of creating top-notch ads at affordable quality, at affordable pricing, but delivering the top-notch. You must have seen certain things. You must have liked it. Everything has a relative idea. Like I'm not choosing the right product names. I'm using a little comical product names. I'm not choosing the direct. If you see the Martian robots thing, it talks about AI robots getting laid off,
Yeah,
which is actually
I've seen that.
happening. So it is going to repeat for them also. That's how ironic way of storytelling. Now the core product that I'm talking is nothing but it's like a pension plan. It's like even robots have pension plan. And what do robots? Robots are mechanical items. Mechanical items depreciate like a car. So Martian robots depreciative savings scheme. So that's the title. So all these ideas are coming from me, but I'm using AI to script it out,
Script it out.
generate
You're using
images
AI
on AI. And this
as your assistant.
style of animation is like very retro style. It's like a Jetson style, if you know. Jetson comics came in some more than
Okay.
60, 70 years ago. They recreated this style long back. So I'm using
Okay.
the same design concept. I'm using the 3D shading of it, and I'm telling the story. People who know, they know kind of. They relate.
Yeah.
The comically, they understand what I'm trying to say. And the lighting is more red because it's a Mars. In Mars, everything is red. So we are
Everything's
having
ready.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
Again, the science behind it as well. The every shot need to be a science, which you said in earlier your conversation as well. That even the Disney comes up with the whole this science and technology, how the color scheme will be, how the character looks, and things like that. So everything is still a science,
Disney is
even
a
if you're
legend.
using
I
it.
mean, if you really study their work and psychology and everything, there's a lot to learn. I mean, I learned a 400-page book, which is like Illusion of Life. And then I learned several other animation books. Animation books are nothing but the art of movement in storytelling. That's it. So if somebody says, what is animation? It's not characters, it's not smiling, it's not cartoons. No, anything that moves is animation. If it doesn't move, it's not animated. Keep it simple. That's the baseline. So
That's
even in acting, you have animation because your face is acting. We are nodding. Psychologists, there's a lot of psychology used in Disney storytelling. You know, the, you see me waving my hands. The psychologies of waving my hand is to make persuasive uh, discussion with the other person. When I do this, the opposite person will nod their head, which you're doing. This is the
so
psychology
there's a
we are
lot.
using.
This is the
So
psychology.
the lot
Yeah.
of
So you
science actually. So to make it more interesting, eye contact and how not to do. So this I'm applying in my real life also. Anywhere I go, within a 1 second or 2 second, I have a character analysis of every single person running in my life. And it's based on a library of preset psychologies and characters and everything. Okay, this person does this person says this, he's like this. And then I wait for the time period to prove my theory is right. And they prove it right.
they prove it right
If you
because you
say
have that
certain thing in a
correct.
certain way, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, he resembles that character set. Okay, fine. Let's give some time to prove that is right. After 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, you do exactly same thing. Okay, fine. My analogy is right. So I can identify personalities way more easily because of the study that I have made for psychology, for characters, for body languages, for everything. Like I can tell, many people can tell naturally. It's more like I have more polished way of putting it because I'm trained to do it. It's like even you can tell, okay, he's rude, he's good, he's nice, he's polite. Everybody can tell. But what exactly makes it is what study we make. Like, okay, you put a little bit of smile, then you're less rude. You put a little bit of dim, it's more rude. You know what I'm saying? Also, you shrink, you're stressed. You widen up, you're like amazed. So all this we understand, and certain people facial feature, even the aesthetics doctors, the surgeons, they know all this. When you go for a surgery, they suggest you lift the nose or you put a brow or anything. They do it based on the default expression that you're going to give and make, that is going to make you positive, that is going to make you look good. That's what they really work on. So the aesthetics, The animators or the designers, the character designer, filmmakers, almost the same. Which is also when it comes to food and beverages industry. I'll tell you why. The people running restaurants, they are really directors of people's psychology
Okay.
because they are like running a. If you run a movie, you want people to come and watch, so you'll keep every single thing in the movie that makes them come. Similarly, a restaurant, you look for the right kind of people, you create the right kind of vibe that they will like, you create everything, you
Okay.
orchestrate everything to bring them in again and again, you give them the experience that they aspire to live, and then you let them go with a memory of it, a good time they had,
Good time.
right?
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
is with all the senses, the food, the smell, the vision, the emotional environment that they're providing and everything. So this is one part. Again, when it comes to movie making, I just want to value add this before I forget or I lose my thought about it. Hollywood and Bollywood are two different industries. You shouldn't even compare. The most complex is Bollywood. Hollywood is most simplified. I'll tell you why it is simplified. Hollywood focuses on elementary genres. They make movie only for kids. They make movie only for adult. They make movie only for one particular group of people or one particular taste. So their ideology is simple. I'm making movie for this car racers. This is the age group. Let me do it. Whatever they like, that will be there in the movie. You, as a
That will
car
be there.
racer, you go, you watch it, you
No
come
full
back.
package
No
drama.
full package.
Bollywood is.
No.
Yeah.
Indian
Yeah.
film movie is not for one person. It's for the entire
It's
family or it's for the entire nation. So you have to have so many elements into it, so many consideration. The data is like a large language model that you have to satisfy everybody. In every single person going there will have a 60% of movie he likes. There's always 40% he doesn't like, but another person correlates like a Venn diagram for that part, 40% of what he likes.
yeah.
Yin yang of both the ideologies crossing together. So it's very difficult to satisfy everybody. They are doing it and they're successful. A successful movie is nothing but that gives you returns and you don't go bankrupt. That is what. If you're sending a message or if you're trying to without any returns, that's a documentary. This is an
That's true.
entertainer. That's a documentary.
I think there's a topic for the some other day. Then we're gonna discuss more about the story and scripting. But I think I learn a lot. Being honest with you, I just keep listening as a good listener because it's so much to you have to tell in this story. And I think the listeners watching the show right now, they're gonna have so much to learn from this. We have seen the journey from where you start from the Disney and that you become 3D animator and then whole science behind it and the things you build up. And there is you are so optimist about this whole technology of this is the whole idea of putting the guest on the show who are optimist about this technology and they're using in the right way and evolving and they're not taking as a threat and they're taking as an opportunity more than anything else. So thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for your such a brilliant, I can say, the whole journey of your own animation and everything. We just love it, and I hope the listener will love it as well. All the people who want to get in touch with Mr. Nanda sir, his LinkedIn profile is in the description, and he's making some brilliant videos as well. We put in the link description as well. You must go and check that out. And if anything you like learn anything new about it, please like, share, and subscribe. And we see you in the next episode. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.